good afternoon, Fabulites. This is Angela, and I have got questions for you. What opens with Tiwa in the middle of a breakup with Femi? And what closes with Shaliwa talking about meeting up with her hubby, her boyfriend's siblings? If you guessed Skinny Girl in Transit Season 2, Episode 5, Tiwa 3.0. You're correct. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and sticking around to see how we get from opening to closing. I am Angela, and the channel is Be Fabulous You. Let us proceed. This might be one of my favorite episodes, but I think I might have been dozing in and out the first time I saw it. So come on, let's go. So we got Tiwa. She's still at Femi's place, and she like, let me ask you again because I don't think that you heard me, or maybe I wasn't loud enough. Did she just go into your bedroom? Remember, the last time we saw them, Tiwa had come to Femi's house after work. Her car broke down. Mide gave her a ride. She come to check on him. She been calling. She can't get through half the time. When he do answer, he don't have time because of work. She coming to check on him face to face. She coming to do a checkup. She get there. He got a woman in the house. She like, what? She said, well, did she just go in your bedroom? Because woman's like, I'm going to go in the bedroom while y'all figure out whatever. And Femi is like, with some slick-butted answer to that question about the woman. And then he says how he knows that Tiwa, is creeping around town with Cola, and how he saw her, Tiwa, kissing Cola in front of the fence. And then when he asked Tiwa about it, Tiwa lied, talking about she went to the mechanics and got a ride in a cab. And Tiwa is like, I did not kiss Cola. And Femi is like, I know what I saw. And Tiwa is like, no, I didn't kiss him. If you wanted to know, you should have asked me about it. You should have manned up instead of coming to your own conclusions. And Femi is like, I'm going all around town. I'm telling people that you are my girlfriend. How do you think that I felt with you talking about him on the radio and kissing him all up in front of your fence and lying about where you were? Wait a second. And all of that other stuff. So now you got a taste of your own medicine. And Tiwa is like, he was calling me like a sick puppy. And we met up in a public place. And I told him, I was straight up with him, that I was not into him, that I was into you. I told him straight up that I was not interested in him, that I was happy with you. My choice was made, and you misunderstood. You should have asked me. And Femi is like, but you were lying. And Tiwa is like, so you would not kill Cola? And Femi is like, oh, you are so concerned about Cola. Why don't you be with Cola? And Tiwa is like, why? So you can be with her? Are you sleeping with her? And then Femi is like, what? And then Tiwa is like, you heard me. And then Femi is like, what do you think? And then we hear the woman laugh in the background. And then Tiwa is like, it didn't take long. I think we need a break. And then Femi is like, you think? Were you deaf? Are you deaf? I already separated the girl from the friend. Tiwa is like, no, I'm not deaf. Peace. Dang, hold on a second. And then we see Tiwa on her cell phone. She's at her place. And she's like, Cola, what? What do you want? Stop calling me. Why? Why do you haunt me? Why? You succeeded in ruining my life. Lose my number. Never call me again. Never. And then Tiwa throws the phone. And then mommy comes in the room and she's like, why are you shouting? What's wrong? And then Tiwa is on the floor crying. And Shaliwa comes in the room and Tiwa doesn't answer her mother. And Shaliwa is like, Mommy, what's going on? And Mommy is like, I don't know. She won't answer me. She's crying. She's shouting. I did hear her say something about Gola, though. And then Tiwa falls into Shaliwa's arms, who's holding Tiwa. And Mommy is fussing in the background. And Tiwa is crying. And Shaliwa's like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. And then somehow Mommy is like, break up? Well, you mean you broke up? So then we see Tiwa laid across the bed. She's staring off in the space. She got on the same clothes as the last time we saw her. And Mommy comes in and she's like, Tiwa, you've been here all day. You're not eating. You're not moving. Now you take this food from me. And then Tiwa, she sits up and her mama is like, eat now. Now tell me what happened. And Tiwa's like, I don't know where to start. And then Mommy is like, well, start somewhere. And then Tiwa says to us, you know, two things are clear. I should not have hidden Cola from Femi, and I should not have lied. I don't even know why I did. But his reaction, I never caught my boyfriend with another girl before. I just wish. And then Mommy is like, Tiwa, you are scaring me. Why are you acting this way? And then Mommy is like, it is because you did not inform him. That is why what happened happened. But for Femi to have brought another girl, no, that is not good. And it is not your fault. And then Mommy is like, I like Femi so much. I like Femi. But it's like God is using this to tell us that he is not the one. And if God says he is not the one, then he is not the one. Oh, do I want you to get married? I do want you to get married, but I don't want you to just marry anyone. I don't want you to marry anyone. There are other men. If he is not yours, then he is not yours. If you were married to Femi and you had a problem, he is showing you that he would go and retaliate. That is not good. We don't know the future. We don't know the future, but this is not good. But don't worry. God will give you your partner. Now eat. No, I'm sorry. And then they kind of joke and, you know, Tiwa laughs a little bit and then Mommy leaves and she says, I love you, my baby. Oh, that was some good advice from Mommy, I think. And then the phone rings and Dee is like, you know, I covered your show today. I told Mide you were ill and he was so concerned. So are you guys friends now? And Tiwa's like, I'll give you the gist with Femi when I see you tomorrow. And then we see Tiwa in the mirror. She's like, it's been 2 weeks of me barely being able to drag my behind out of bed. I'm tired. I'm exhausted from guilt, from regrets, from what ifs. I'm just drained. And Cola will not stop calling. And my mommy will shoot him if he shows up on the doorstep. But on the real, I'm turning 30 this year. And men are not exactly all over me. And the one good one that I thought I had, well, you know how that went. Am I going to be single forever? Living in my parents' house at 40? And then we see like the cityscape and time passing. And then we see Tiwa. She got new hair. She's glammed up. She getting her nails done. And she like single at 40? Please. Tiwa 3.0 is about to take over. The heat. New hair? Check. Face beat? Check. New clothes? Check. Nails finna be done? Check. Finna about to be done? Check. Attitude? Double check. And then Dee is at the shop too. And she like, you getting your regular nude? And Tiwa is like, no. Bolder. Pink. Green. Orange. Bright. Yeah. And Dee is like, okay, I'm feeling this Tiwa 3.0. Show them the fire. Okay. So then we see Hadisa. She's at work. She's talking to a guy. And then we see Tiwa and Dee. And they're strutting into the office like they're the stars of a music video or a TV show. And Hadisa, looks up, and then she does a double take. And then she looks amazed. And then she starts to look a little bit disturbed and upset. And then Hadisa rushes over to them, and she says, is it because of your meeting that you're having with me, Day, that you're dressed up like this? I'm just trying to help. I honestly don't think that you are his type. And then Tiwa is like, my type is his type? And then Hadisa is like, fat girls, big girls, curvy girls, whatever you people are describing yourselves as these days. And then Dee Dee is like, why are you trying to bring others down? Intimidated much? And then Tiwa is like, Dee Dee, girl, save your breath. Tiwa 3.0 ain't got time for this. And then they walk off. And then we see Midday in the office. And he like, come in. He looking at his computer. Then the door opens. Then Tiwa comes in and she's like, good evening, sir. And then Midday is like, good evening, ma. And then he looks up and it's like his attention is caught. And then he's like, did I miss something? Is there a party today? And Tiwa is like, nah, I just decided to switch things up a bit. And Midday is like, well, you look nice. Okay, next week, I want you to do an interview with a life coach about, living and relationships. Aren't you in a relationship? And Tiwa is like, so. And Midday, she kind of catches his attention. And he's like, oh, sorry. Is that the reason for the switch up? And Tiwa is like, yes, no, I just needed a new start. Wait, where am I at? I just needed a new start. Shoot, it's awkward talking to you about this. And then Midday is like, why? You talk about it with thousands of people you never met. And then Tiwa is like, exactly. I don't know them. I never met them. I probably never will meet them. So it's no awkwardness. But to be fair, if I were to ask you if you were single, that would be awkward. And then Midday, looking dead at her, he like, I'm single. I was engaged. She broke it off. Not so difficult. It's not so difficult to say to you because I know you. And then Tiwa is like, I caught my boyfriend cheating. And then Midday is like, ooh, that's intense. Sorry. And then Tiwa is like, so you want me to get a relationship coach on the show? The whole thing, life coaching, it's like a big scam if you ask me. And Midday is like, it's business. It's simple. It's a simple instruction. It's a market for this thing. The market for this thing is huge. I'm not being opportunistic, but, and Tiwa is like, you're being an opportunist. And Midday is like, can't you just do what I ask you to do? Can't you just follow instructions? And Tiwa is like, following instructions, blah, 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 blah. And then, it kind of fades out. But we know that they're arguing because that's what they do. They argue. They got a little passion thing going. Fire. They got a little fire going. So then, that's the end of that scene, I think. 3. They got a little passion thing going. Then we see Mommy on the couch and she's with the book. The TV is on. Then Tiwa comes in. She's taking off her face makeup and she sits with Mommy. And Mommy is like, so what have you found out about Shaliwa's boyfriend? And Tiwa is like, nothing, Mommy. I've been too busy. And Mommy's like, she's out with him again and she doesn't listen to me. And Tiwa is like, but Mommy, Maxwell, he's not a ritualist. And then Mommy is like, how do you know? And Tiwa is like, okay. I will ask Folake to have her ask her husband, Uche, to look into it. And Mommy is like, yes, before marriage becomes an issue. And then Shaliwa comes in strutting. She's strutting. She has a bag full of, her hands are full of shopping bags and she happy. She got a gift for Mommy. She even got a gift for Tiwa. And she got a gift for Tiwa. And then Mommy is like, open, like, what is this? She opens the bag. She's like, oh, wait, this is too expensive. And Shaliwa is like, it's very expensive. It's the same one that you were admiring the other day. Your eyeballs were about to fall out of your head at church the other day looking at somebody that had this purse or whatever. And then, Tiwa is like, shoot, Tiwa has some sunglasses. She's giving her sunglasses. And Tiwa is like, well, if we got this, what did you get? And Shaliwa is like, a lot. And Mommy is like, no, this is hard, but I cannot take this gift. And Shaliwa is like, you better take the gift. And Mommy is like, you can't make me take a gift now. It's a gift. I can take it or not take it. You can't make, they get into a little back and forth about that. And then you know, mommy is like, you can't force me to take a gift. And Charlie Y is like, why don't you want the bag? And mommy is like, this man is using you and your destiny for juju. And I don't want it. I don't want any part of it. And Charlie Y is like, mommy, juju. If it was Femi and Tiwa, it would be all good. But now because it's me, is somebody is doing juju on me. And mommy is like, I don't like him. And I'm not accepting his gift. And then mommy leaves. And then Charlie Y is like, why is it so different with me? And Tiwa is like, girl, because you lack sense. You could have eased the man into the house and just gradually got it to the point where mommy was begging you to get married to him and asking about it. But, you know, he's already married. And Charlie Y is like, he is not married. And Tiwa is like, I saw him some weeks ago with a kid. And Charlie Y is like, he's an uncle. And then Tiwa is like, oh, you met his siblings? And Charlie Y is like, no, but soon. I will meet them soon. We like, because I still don't think, y'all buying it? I'm not buying it. But anyway, that is Skinny Girl in Transit. I'm Angela. The channel is Be Fabulous You. We're still working on 200 subscribers, so you can still be a charter subscriber if you're not already a charter subscriber. Go ahead and hit that button. Okay, you hit it. Yay. Welcome back to the family. Fabulites. Today is the best day ever. You are the greatest. You're number one. You're the number one you. The number one stunner. So be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Be you. Be fabulous. Be